What's up, guys? Daily Kamel here, and I am back from vacation. Sorry about no green screen. We'll have it up for the videos during the rest of the week. We are still waiting on the box, and there's a couple more things left to come out before Arc 5 World. And one of those things is Trey and the full inclusion of Chronomalies in Duel Links. They kind of have the same thing going on with Gimmick Puppets, that they are a machine Xyz archetype, and this is going to be the final character that is a part of the release cycle of Zexal years. So I would really like it for them to have a really complete and powerful archetype. So this is kind of a wish list or top 10 monsters that we will need for Chronomalies to be that, or that I want to see in Duel Links. Now, before we get into it, I did look at some OCG Chronomaly cards that are not yet released in the TCG, but Duel Links has never shied away from releasing OCG cards in the game first, and you never know, Konami may approach it differently. We have some Chronomaly rarity changes already, along with some of the cards that are already in Trey's roaming deck, but you know, they may mix it up, add some more stuff in the box, and his second event coming, they may add some more cards as well. So let's get right into it. Chronomaly Soul Monolith. Now, before I read the effect, I mention one more thing. Chronomaly is rank 5 and 6 Xyz archetype. Although their archetype does make summoning rank 5s and 6s very easily, it does limit you to Chronomalies very often. And the Chronomaly Xyz monsters are, you know, they're pretty good. You got Atlantis and the Machu Mech. So let's see what these guys are really going to help you go into. So once per turn, you can target one Chronomaly monster you control. Its level becomes 6. You cannot special summon monsters so that you activate this effect except Chronomaly. So this monster is a level 6. And then you can target another monster you control and it becomes 6 as well. So that is going to summon you your Chronomaly Atlantis. And Chronomaly Atlantis, while it is your boss monster, does have a very strange effect that requires numbers, a number monster in your graveyard. So it is more useful after you start your Chronomaly combo with going into one of the lower ranks, one of the rank 5. So let's move on. This card would be great to make Atlantis very easy to go into. Next, we've got Chronomaly Moai. This is a level 5 rock. If you control a Chronomaly monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense. Boom. Easy. Very, very simple, very, very effective at creating an Xyz monster, and that will be summoning your rank 5 Chronomaly Machu Mech, which is going to be the main Xyz monster that you want to go into. So, extremely simple. You get this guy out. If you have any other Chronomaly, hopefully it's level 5, and we're going to look at some of the other Chronomalies that you may want to special summon next to him, but this guy, very good. I would very much like if we had him in the box or level up rewards. That way we get 3. Next, we have Chronomaly Nebra Disc, level 4 light. When this card is normal summon, you can add one Chronomaly card from your deck to your hand, except Chronomaly Nebra Disc. That's Chronomaly card. Spell Trap monster. If this card is in your graveyard and all monsters you control are Chronomaly monsters, you can special summon this card in defense position. You cannot activate cards or effects during the turn you activate this effect except Chronomaly effects. And then it is once per turn. You summon it, you search, you get it back after it is used as Xyz material or is destroyed. Extremely versatile. While it is level 4, you are limited to playing it with the number 36, Chronomaly Chateau Hayuk. Guys, those Xyz monsters are going to be absolutely nuts to read, but, you know, their power is a little lacking. Maybe I should have them on screen. Maybe I'll bring them up. Once per turn, during either opponent's turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, then target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Change its attack to 0, then you contribute a Chronomaly monster, then target one monster your opponent controls whose attack is different from its original attack, destroy it. So it kind of affects one monster twice. That's the rank 4 Xyz monster. We should have access to all 3 of the Trey ones that are part of his main deck. That's why I did not include them in this list, but just for reference. I think that is probably the most powerful effect that affects your opponent's board. So next, we've got Chronomaly Gordian Knot, level 3. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Chronomaly monster from your hand. And if you do, this this card's level becomes the current level of that special summon monster. So this card is insane. You normal summon it, you special summon any Chronomaly monster, and then it copies level, instant exist summon. All you need is another Chronomaly monster in your hand. This is truly one of the most versatile cards that they could give us. Likely won't, because it is so versatile, but I would not I would not discount this being included as a skill. This has a very similar effect to a card like, Giving Puppet Destroy or Evil Hero. Sinister Necrom is extremely powerful, single card Xyz summon. If we don't get it obtainable, having it in a skill would be nice. Next we have Chronomaly Tusper Rocket. Now admittedly this card is a little bit more on the, less overpowered scale, but it is something that I do believe will benefit the Chronomaly Xyz monsters. So if it's normal or a special summon, you can send a Chronomaly from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, then target one face-up monster on the field. It loses attack equal to the level rank of the monster sent to the graveyard times 200, and then a number Xyz monster that was summoned using this card as Xyz material gains its effect, and then that Xyz monster can attack monsters twice. So there's just a number of things. One, it dumps a Chronomaly into the graveyard, and you can utilize that Chronomaly however you want. There's Chronomalies that special summon stuff from the grave, that can do stuff, banish stuff from the grave, or there is a field spell that also lets you special summon from the grave as well, that sets up an Xyz summon if you have the field spell and this, and then giving your Chronomaly monsters the chance to attack twice is always very nice. Their stat lines are not too high, but I'm sure that you will find a way to make lethal plays using Tusper Rocket more often than not. Very simple lethal play. Any of your Xyz monsters attacking twice is lethal. Next, we've got Chronomaly Moai character, level 5 rock. If your opponent controls a monster, you control no cards, you can special summon this card from your hand. Very simple, sweet, straight into the point. I'm going to say it every time. All of these easy to summon, easy Xyz enablers are very, very nice in Duel Links. However, I don't know how many of these you will be playing. Seeing yourself playing 3, you're definitely going to get clogged up quickly, because this is only, it is effectively a once per turn effect, because you can only do it at once you control no cards. Damn, not even monsters. It is no cards. You cannot even control spell or traps to bring this out. So a little more limiting than a Cyber Dragon, which is what it's trying to imitate, but it still gets the job done for rank 5s. All right, moving on. And this is the classic Chronomaly Crystal Skull. If you control a Chronomaly monster, you can discard this card. You can discard this card to the graveyard. Add one Chronomaly monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand, except Chronomaly Crystal Skull. You can only use this effect of Chronomaly Crystal Skull once per turn. If you control a Chronomaly monster, bam, this card goes to the grave and you search. You don't even really need to summon this. This is the level 3, so you don't really want to be doing too much with this. This is really just going to be discard fodder. I believe in Chronomaly decks, when they were played in the TCG, this was often used as tribute fodder if it did end up on the field for one of your higher level Chronomaly monsters. So while this card is not too crazy, I do believe it is a staple in the Chronomaly deck for getting us a search. And if we don't get the more powerful Nebra Disc, I do believe Crystal Skull would be a close runner-up for a search option for us to get. All right, next, we've got Chronomaly Magala Globe. Now, I will say this is an OCG card, one of the new ones that is yet to be released. It's slated to release later this month. You can tribute this card, special summon one Chronomaly monster from your deck, except this, if this card is in your graveyard. Except during the turn it was sent there, you can banish one Chronomaly card from your graveyard, except Chronomaly Magala Globe. Add this card to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. Yeah, this card is pretty nuts. Tributed, special summon any Chronomaly, and then you can banish any Chronomaly and get it back. Now, obviously, this card is insane, and all these new wave Chronomaly cards are going to be nuts. So the first thing I'm thinking is they're going to get the Giving Puppet Destroy treatment, where they're locked behind a skill and they're summoned on the first turn or something like that. And this card, Once you have it in rotation, it is resummonable. This is a perfect card to give us via a skill. So I'm looking forward. I shouldn't say I'm looking forward, but I'm interested to see if Magala Globe will make it into Duel Links. Let's see, next, this is our 9th one. We've only got one more after this. Chronomaly Akambaro figure. So this is a level 5, another OCG card. If a Chronomaly monster you control be destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can discard this card instead. If this card is in your graveyard, you can pay 1,000, special summon it, but return to the hand during the end phase. You cannot special summon monsters except Chronomaly monsters and once per turn. So it's a level 5. What's going to be the most used level for this deck, I believe, in terms of Xyz summoning, and it is protection against battle or artifact. That is busted. Something that this archetype would desperately need and would set it aside from other decks in the meta. Of course, once again, extremely powerful effect. Although a protection effect may not be as useful with just one copy. This is something that I would almost argue down the line, if Chronomalys don't pop off so much, they could give us as an event reward or something. But albeit it is pretty powerful, special summon it again to make use of it as an Xyz material. But you do, oh man, you can just discard it and special summon it after. You don't even have to normal summon it. That is why it's so good. This card's crazy, and I would like it in Duel Links. Alright, now on to our final card, guys. Do not beat me up about this. I know I'm reaching, but I'm reaching because I'm just saying this is what we need in Duel Links. Chronomaly Vimana, rank 5, 2 level 5 monsters. Now, no way we're going to get this. I don't believe it, right? But I'm just saying, top 10, wish list, say what you will. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target a face-up monster on the field and one Chronomaly monster or Xyz monster in your graveyard. The first target gains attack equal to half the second target's attack. Then attach the second target to this card as material once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from this card and negate it. So this is a monster effect negate. However, if you want to be able to use this effect, its monster negation effect more than twice in a row, you are going to have to use its first quick effect twice, which is a once per turn effect. So it can be activated once on the turn it is summoned, and then the following turn. And then once you have activated its initial quick effect, then you can activate its secondary one, which allows you to negate a monster effect. So of course you can tell this is a 2021 Yu-Gi-Oh card. Overloaded card text, overloaded monster, but with the new wave of Chronomaly support and the way they're doing things in Duel Links now, I could easily see this as a one of. It's not invincible, however, negating monster effects does seem very hot in Duel Links right now, and Chronomalys have no way to negate or destroy at all. Just straight up in their archetype. So something like this would be very nice. It would give the deck a chance at being top tier. And as the last Xyz deck of the year, I would love to see it be top tier. So what did you guys think of my outrageous request from Konami for Chronomalys? I am hyped that they are going to be the last Xyz archetype that comes with the year. We did get a pretty huge skill leak from them, in which we're going to be getting our first rank up magic via the skill. I hope that actually does come to fruition. This deck could desperately use it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, what you're looking forward to for Chronomalys, and I will see you next time. Peace out, guys.